Yo, what is going on, guys? Just wanted to jump on here to give another kind of backtesting live trade kind of recaps going on. Just to see, we slowly we try to become more profitable within the markets, so we're getting data and making sure that we are feeling confident in ourselves, confident in our trade, confident with our strategy, and also making sure that the strategy has an edge as well. So let's get right into it. I was backtesting throughout the day. Nothing much. I was back, yeah, just kind of just backtesting where I could. Kind of a busy day today. I'm not gonna lie, at work. But again, one of those things where we kind of we kind of do our best to see whether um things plan out or don't plan out well, and yeah, we kind of go from there. So I did have the session open, but I wasn't able to take a trade because some work has come up at work, and we're super busy. So um let's just get rid of all this. And our recent break was here, which I marked out previously. Um, we have this here. We also have this one here. We'll just get rid of this because it's within this. So we have this. We have these as well, these auto blocks down here, and this being the last kind of line of defense. So in terms of looking for a trade, ideally I want to get something confirmed on a lower time frame. So as you guys can see, we did we had a breakout from this range, which is a good sign to see. Let's just see whether we respect equilibrium on this 5 minute trend here. And if we do, we can consider to go long. Again, I have to keep fucking doing all this shit again. But it's all good. See that equilibrium is within the area. So let's play price out. See where we go. Speed it up a little bit. See if we get a nice retracement. Okay, haven't filled it yet. Okay, filled it now. Let's just see how we go. Let's just slow down a little bit. Let's see if we get a nice reaction. Okay, we fill in a little bit more. Okay. We're gonna disrespect this range. See if we inverse that. It looks like some news has come out. Yeah, 12:30. Looks like, yeah, some news has come out, or market or Asia sessions just opened. So we can disregard this. Let's see if we get another breakout from this range here. Oh shit. Okay, we do get a close below these lows. We get a nice close here. Okay. Okay. Now our swing is looking bearish. 1 hour is looking bearish. Okay. Let's see how we react from this area here. And we've also got a couple areas here as well. So this is looking like a strong kind of zone. We have this area here, up here, but we'll mark that later on. Let's just see where we get to on this. Let's play price out a little bit more. See if we get a retracement. 15-minute time frame. Okay, now within that 15-minute gap. Okay. Speed it up a little bit more. See where we go. I would consider this a reasonable pullback. So if we do break these lows, we'll be working with a new range. Okay, still haven't filled it yet. We did, however, fill in equilibrium, but not at a POI, so we'll see. See what we want to do here. Okay, we've made a new range now. So let's see how we do at this area here. We've got this area up here as well. Got this area, but again, been mitigated. So ideally, this area too. So let's see, let's play price out. See what we want to do. Speed it up a little bit. Okay. Holding these type of lows here, equal lows. Consolidating now. Wouldn't want to be in that, to be honest. Okay, got some moves up. Good sign. Okay. We've hit our first defense layer. So within this, it is within equilibrium, our first point. So let's see how we react up here. Let's go down to the lower time frame, our 5 minute. See what we do on the 5 minute. Okay, I haven't really broke structure yet. Okay, we get some nice displacement. So what I would say is if we play price out and we get a retracement within that range and see how we react off there. Okay, I think I'm happy to actually take shorts here. We react cleanly and we could target a 1 to 2 and go break even at the next displacement. See how this plays out. Just slow down a little bit. See how we react from these lows. Okay, sellers are now kind of taking charge here after trying to break these highs, but we couldn't. See if we break these lows. If we do break these lows, we should displace. But again, If we break these lows, I'm happy to go break even here at these lows. Okay, we're in a big consolidation on the 5 minute. Let's see where we displace to. We could go either up or down. See what price wants to do. Okay. Made equal highs once again. This trade is taking forever. Okay, finally got some moves down. You don't hold it though. Okay. So we take a loss there. Still within that POI, so let's see what we can get again. Okay, big consolidation range there. We actually filled equilibrium on that. So even though we weren't equilibrium, so not directly, that POI was within equilibrium. So now we've filled in equilibrium to a T on that range. So let's see how we react and see if we can get a form of retracement. Get a clean break. You look for a retracement and then enter. Okay, not really big on displacement there. See if we can get something better. Still not convinced. Consolidating again. Okay, we're getting some moves down. So, okay, let's see how we react from here. Okay, if we get a nice bearish candle, I'm happy to enter on this again. Happy to, yeah, happy to enter on this again. We filled in equilibrium now. Give some nice displacement. Took out these 5 minute highs. Let's see. Let's see how we get. Let's see how we form this next candle. Not convinced. Okay, this looks promising. Okay, we get a nice close there. I'm happy to go short. Did a swing. Targeting a 1 to 2. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's see how we do on this. Okay, probably gonna break even here. Nice. Finish out really, really nicely. Okay, so in terms of what I could have done in this consolidation range, we get that nice first tap. We get that 5 minute displacement, but we didn't really break anything. Um, so I would say, I mean, I don't really know, guys. Like, we get a nice tap, right? We fill in equilibrium within this range. We get a nice, we kind of displace away from it. Maybe I could have waited for, um, could have waited for the structure to actually be broken again, maybe. But again, I feel like at this time, what time was this? 4 o'clock. So we're in Asia session. When did we take the trade? Yeah, like 4 o'clock. We chop all the way until 8 o'clock. So 4 hours we've been chopping. Um, until Price decided to take us out, fill in this order block a little bit more, and then we get a nice retracement. I would just say that it could have worked. It could have worked, but yeah, I would just say we unlucky. I guess I feel like we're unlucky on this trade, but again, we follow the same rules. We're backtesting the same strategy, right? As you guys can see, it does play out. We just got to get our timing right on the executions, but um, as you guys can see, that would have been a nice trade, and we're probably coming out to take these lows. Let's see. Yeah, we took those lows now. We could be actually making a new range on the external time frame. So, if we really wanted to, we could hold this out for a bit of but yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. Right now, we're just kind of just practicing to see whether we can be profitable. Um, making sure that we feel confident in our strategy. So I'll probably do one more session for the night, just because it is getting a bit late, and yeah, another day at work tomorrow, right? So let's do random. Okay, see what we get, see what we can work with. Okay, so this looks to be 2019. Okay, what can we see? Let's see if we have any previous structure. Okay, we do. 4 hours in the overall bearish, 1 hour is in the bullish, so that means we're retracing on the 4 hour. Where to? Good question. I would say this order block here, but again, let's say if we just hop on, we're ideally looking for a trade to take within that first hour, right? We don't want to be in the charts all day. So let me just find out where our external break was, because our external break on the 15-minute reflects the 1 hour time frame. Um, so we get a break here. Do we get a break here? Okay. We don't get a break here. We get a break. That doesn't look like a break. Okay, we get a break. Yep, here. Get a break here. Okay, so last break on the external time frame is this, right? And the only thing we kind of have to work with is this must be like news must have came and did this, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Okay, let's just see if we get a retracement back into these lows. I mean, the only, yeah, it's the only thing in equilibrium. So Let's see. Senior retracement. Or we form a new range. Our dealing range. We don't want to be stuck in this again. We are trying to trade one thing to see whether we are profitable and to kind of um, manage the one style of trading. So if it just means that we have to wait, then we just have to wait. It is what it is. Let's see if we get a push. Okay, we get a nice push. See if we get some displacement. Nothing so far. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. We're breaking away. See how we do. Haven't filled it. Okay, we filled equilibrium now. See how we react. Do we react cleanly? Okay. I'm actually happy. I'm happy to take this. I'm happy to take this. This looks good. We just target A1 to 2. Looking at these highs. So let's see how the trade-ins are playing out. Again, we're giving ourselves some room to breathe. Okay, that's all right. Didn't play out on that. I do think just because it is such a huge fucking POI. Let's see if we can try that again. Fill it in a little bit more now. Okay. Nothing so far. Okay, now that looks good. This looks good. Right, we get a clean break above the previous swing. So we get a clean break from the previous swing. So let's see if we can get a retracement. Okay, get a retracement now. See how we look to do. See what price wants to do. Okay, this range is now invalidated. Okay, we fill in this a little bit more. At least she might be coming to fill. Yeah, let's see. Might be coming out to take these highs. Oh, these lows, sorry. See if we get a clean break with some displacement. I'm not very convinced. I'm not very convinced here. Need some strong displacement. Show us that buyers are there. Still not convinced. Haven't broken. We've broken structure though. Oh no, we haven't. Speed it up a little bit. Okay. Some nice little displacement there. Let's see if we can get something decent on the retrace. Still haven't filled it. Okay, filled it now. See how we do. Okay. I'm happy to take this again. Targeting a 1 to 2. We will go break even at these highs, giving ourselves a bit of room to breathe since we are trading on the 5 minute, so it gives us some room to breathe. Okay, let's see. Break even at those highs. Let's see. Okay. Here we go break even now. Some nice displacement. Perfect. Okay, so what do we do wrong, right? What do we do wrong? Um, what do we feel like we did wrong? Okay, so on this trade, what do we feel like? Hmm, I mean, we waited for equilibrium, right? We waited for equilibrium. Maybe it wasn't a strong enough displacement, or maybe. I mean, figuring it out. Maybe we have to wait for a swing high to get broken. Maybe we need to form a swing high, wait for it to be broken, right? But isn't that what we did here? But it was kind of like it's a bit of a hard one. I mean, I guess we make a swing high here, right? And sorry guys, I'm just talking, like we're figuring things out together. So, we're kind of just talking through it. So we get a break there. We get a second break here. But if we do equilibrium between this range and this range, we don't really get anything. So if we do it from the next swing high, which is this, do we get anything? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean it's kind of an interesting one because I could say that. I mean, do we feel equilibrium within this fucking within this fucking this range here? I mean, this box. No, we don't. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's just fuck it. Let's just try one more, right? Let's just try one more without taking a loss. All right, and we'll see where we go from there. Let's just try one more time. See if we can get a fucking. Let's see if we can try to get a win without a loss. Because ideally, we want to be as profitable as we can, right? So just making sure that we do take those A plus setups where we do see them, which we are, right? We're on the track of, um, you know, we're on the track of using the same system, right? That's the realization that we made yesterday, and now it's just getting the timing right, getting the timing right, and getting the timing perfect. So again, this is another. This is 2021. Okay. Okay, we must be making all-time highs at this point. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, we haven't. Okay, 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 okay. So we're in a currently price is bullish on the 1 hour, 4 hour. We are retracing. Oh, sorry, we are retracing and we are bullish. Okay, what's the 15 minute? What's our 15 minute external saying, right? Let's just go back to see whether we can find the true swing. So it would have been here, 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 down here, boom. Okay, this is quite a big swing. I would say this would be our swing because this isn't good enough. I wouldn't classify this as a swing. So within this range here, let's see what we have. Okay, within equilibrium is that first point. Okay, so let's see if we get a retracement. From here, we also, oh shit. We also have a POI. Yeah, but it's kind of like the same thing, but we'll mark it out anyways. We have some POIs here. We have all of this range. I'll just mark out this whole fucking thing. Fuck it. And then we've also got our last line of defense, which is down here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna have to speed price up a lot. See if we make a new range. Okay. All that marking out doesn't matter. We make a new range. So this is our dealing range now in the 15 minute. What's within equilibrium? Pull it out. Boom. Slap it on the chart. What do we have? We have this order block here, but I didn't really achieve anything, but price could react. Just because it is within equilibrium. So it is there. We have this and we have this. Yeah, which is also within that. Sure, sure. We also have kind of this as well. Okay, so let's see if we get a retracement. Price is doing its thing. Wouldn't call this a retracement. Okay, this would be a proper retracement to me. So let's see if we get, we either make a new range or we get a pullback all the way down here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Waiting for price to come to us. Okay, we make any range. Fine. Okay, what's within our range? This. We have this also. And we also have this being our last line of defense. We'll just do this. See what we get to. Okay, this will be a proper retracement. Okay, we've now tapped into a POI. Let's see what we get. So you get some displacement some way or another. See if we can try to get a break as well. Okay, we're tracing deeper. Better for us. We can get rid of that. See if we get a break out of the zone. Okay, we can sweep that. We can get rid of this. Okay, we make a new range, I think. Yes, okay. So we make a new range now. Unless we don't. Oh, we do. Okay. What's within that? Okay, we have this. So we get a proper retracement. Filling in equilibrium. Let's see. Okay, still have. I mean, we are within this POI, so it's still valid. But we're gonna have to be more. Kind of have to look for something really obvious out of this one. 5 minutes still bullish internally. Okay, get a nice break. Let's see how we get a reaction from if we come up and fill equilibrium. Okay, we still haven't filled it. Okay, making some moves now down now, which is good. Need price to retrace a little bit. Yeah, we've broken these swings, these previous swings. So, okay, we just need a good retracement. Kind of want these lows to be intact That's where we're looking to target. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Waiting for price. Waiting for price to come to us. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look at this chop. Look at that chop. Still nothing. Still nothing. Haven't filled them equilibrium yet. Lows are still intact. Okay, fill in equilibrium now. See if we get a nice close on it. Okay, we get a nice close on that 5 minute. Stops will be a little bit too big, but we can place it above here. We can look to target a 1 to 2. Up here, swing. $15. We can look to target these lows. Yeah, these lows. Okay. We'd have to go break even at these lows here. Because ideally we want to break through these lows without any hassle. Okay. We happy to go break even. So now this is a risk-free trade, right? Do you respect this or not? Okay, that's it. Go break even. We had protections for our trade because this low was still intact. We took out these lows. Now it's just a matter of, technically we would be done for the day. We would go break even and call it a day. But again, um, we filled in equilibrium on our external, which in this case was this. We got to tap into here. Couldn't get a push back into equilibrium, but once we did, we get a nice displacement back down. Took out all these highs, get a nice displacement, fill in the equilibrium. Waited for the candle to close. Bearish close, nice close. This low was still intact, so we could still look to draw this. Our aim was actually these lows down here, but we couldn't get that flush push back down. But again, we'll call break even on the day. So we would be, what did we take? 4 trades, 1 loss. Oh no, 2 losses and 2 wins. But the 2 wins were 2 R's. So that would put us up at $1,000 for the day. Technically, if we're risking 1% on a 50K, we lose once, that's 500. Lose twice, that's 1,000. But we won twice, so won once, which was 1,000. You're risking 1 to 2. Yep. So that's 1,000. Fuck, man, it's so late. Oh, I can't even do math. That's 1,000. That's another 1,000. 2,000. So yeah, we'll be up $1,000. Yeah, minus 1,000. Yeah, we'll be up $1,000 on a day. So not too bad, not too shabby. But again, we're working on it, right? We're working on that. We're working on that strategy. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for keeping me in track with everything and making sure that I'm on track and working towards the same goal, right? Um, hope I've inspired you guys to actually start trading, or if you haven't or thinking about it, please start. Make that change for yourself. Not gonna lie, I haven't made it yet, but I'm hoping to be putting in that hard work. Got off quite late today from work, 12:15 in the night. Got back home around 12:45. Half of the motorway was shut down. 12:45. Showered, ate. Um, you know, Ended up coming into bed around like 1:45. Took 10 minutes to give myself some rest. And then 2 o'clock sharp is when we hit the charts. So yeah, I mean we're grinding, boys. We're grinding, but we are trying our best at the same time. Um, but yeah, if you haven't started trading, I recommend you start. It is a bit of a mind fuck at the start, but once you get into the groove of things and once you prove yourself that you can do it and prove yourself that if you're the type to get back up after you're being knocked down a lot of times, then it's a perfect side hustle for you to be doing. It takes a lot of hard work. Um, you might get it before I do, before it starts to make sense to you, than it does to me. It might take a shorter amount of time, but everyone has their time. I see the vision. I know I can do this. We just work on it every single day. Um, so tomorrow will be the last video I post for the week. Um, no need for Sunday check-in because we've been posting throughout the week for our new kind of way that we're trading. Um, as I'm posting these videos out. Um, but other than that, that kind of wraps it up for the night. Yeah, again, just want to thank you guys so much for watching, keeping me in check, and keeping me accountable. Hope you guys have a blessed night all day wherever you guys are from. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. God bless. God bless. Peace.